folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And Clark, the playoffs just around the corner. How many teams do you think have a legit shot to win it all?
Well, when you talk about championship teams, I think there's 5 or 6 teams that have the ingredients to win 16 games. There is a component of luck and health that goes into that. You got to be top flight to go the distance.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot's good by James.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. Here's Curry. LeBron with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it. Executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
And it's Butler with the jam.
You got to tag Butler in transition. He's got the quickness and athleticism to shred defenses in the open floor.
And the shot goes in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Curry, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Butler. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. And here's Curry for 3.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim. Because when that happens, everything else in this game opens up. We need to plug every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute this strategy.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Moody on the wing. No good on the triple. The Lakers lead by 7. James inside. Butler covering. And here's Doncic outside. Drops in the 3. Doncic has got 9.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Fields checked in for Curry. The 2K leaderboard highlights the top scorers since the All-Star break. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
You have to appreciate scorers who turn it on down the stretch. He's given them points in crucial games.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. It's Podziemski on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Hield on the wing. 3-pointer. Pure from 3-point range.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Reeves. Moody defends. James can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 7. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
BA, I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
From the corner. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the Warriors miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And there's James from the arc. And the Lakers get it back. Hachimura, the pass to James. And there's another one for the Lakers.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Moody misses. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-6 run. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Finished off the break.
Also, plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Pajemski. Drills it from deep.
Smooth passing that time. Butler doing his best to keep everybody involved and in sync.
Shoots it from the corner. That one's good. From James on the assist from Doncic. James has got 16 points now.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Los Angeles up by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1. A nice shot by Doncic.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Pass to Kuminga. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played.
I couldn't agree with you more. They allow some opposing reserves to get it going. You know the stars are going to get their points. But when you allow those second unit guys to get it going, that's when you're in trouble.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Knocks it down from distance. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
Zero hesitation from Reeves that time. He never lacks confidence.
And time now to give some credit to the teams that have been getting after it defensively since the All-Star break. The Warriors, number 1.
Their enthusiasm on defense since the break has been fun to watch, making plenty of trouble for the offense and reaping the rewards on the other end.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside. Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And it's Hield missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Warriors trail by 9. He takes it in. The kick out. Curry puts up a 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Tries from 6 feet. The shot misses. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's James. And the baseline jumper goes down. James has got 21.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Jackson Davis. Green, the pass to Curry. And here's Kuminga for 3. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 11. Pass to James. The 3. Oh, LeBron buries the 3.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Golden State has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Knocks down the triple.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
On the wing, Reeves lets it go. Warriors with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day. His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Austin Reeves.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe. They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Gets the 3 ball to go. James has got 29 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Outside Butler. Green for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And here's Reeves outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Healed for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic finds James. Over Moody. The shot by James, no good. Warriors trail by 16. Pass to Pajimski. Healed with the ball. Back to Pajimski. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And there's James from the arc. Drains the triple. James has got 32 points.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Butler, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Butler surveying the floor. Here's Pajemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. It's Los Angeles running away with it. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
To center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. It's all good. Give it up for the participant.
Hey, everybody.
You take a look at the Lakers. They haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that magic? I think it starts with raising the intent.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Warriors. That does it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Butler, and it's Moody in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. James can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Count it. Good.
You know, Butler's focus on the offensive end really giving him an edge right now. When he gets locked in like that, he can be highly productive.
Releases. Shot's good by James. James has got 39.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Here's James, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. James is checked in for Hachimura. And now let's take a look at the small forwards with the highest shooting percentages for the season. LeBron James is second.
And this group does a great job of staying in attack mode. I mean, you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of shooting percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot. Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Here's Moody. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
The shot by James, no good. Warriors trail by 16. From deep. Doncic pulls down the board. It's James on the wing. Moody defends. Shot's good by James.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Moody. Fires the 3. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. The shot by James, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
It's stolen by Doncic. And finished off by Hayes.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Counted from distance.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Pass to James.
2 minutes.
Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Lakers. Inside, here's Post. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He has such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease.
Shot's good by James.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 16-point game. The shot by Butler, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From deep, Reeves. The rebound by Post. Golden State has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. They get it back. Pass to Pajimski. No good. A bit long that time. The Lakers lead by 16. James, left side. Let's go with a 3. Yet another bucket.
Yeah, another huge night for him. One of the many over his incredible career.
And he's nearing the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
And the top 5 is Baylor, Harden, Kobe, MJ, and that guy at the top, Chamberlain. And that is NBA royalty.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Doncic finds James. Good! Another from 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
Believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on a shot. Gets the 3 to fall.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's
Connects again from distance.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Healed from outside. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's James. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Regain control. Come on now. Every pass, every possession. Play with a purpose. We talked about this, all right? Solid plays every time. Right now. Come on.
Ooh, some fire in Coach Kerr's voice right there, demanding his team kick it up a notch.
Great intensity from Coach. Less than happy with his team's effort right now.
James. 3-ball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. James is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
And the shot's good.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
And here's Curry for 3. Right wing. Launches it. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
The Warriors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Healed for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Yeah, and the way Curry always finds the open man is impressive.
Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They break out 5 on 3. Healed with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
James with the ball. It's James on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Healed passes to Curry. And here's Kuminga for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Here's James. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
To the inside. And the basket by Hield.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
It's James on the wing. Covered by Jackson Davis. The offensive rebound. From downtown, and again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Post shot, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. The 3-ball, good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016, that was the top spot until Klay took it.
Here's Doncic. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Butler. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got assist number 8 here already in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
For 3, James. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And Butler was a raw offensive prospect early on. Now he's a wrecking ball on this end.
The baseline J, and again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever. And you can see how scary this team can be when every
Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
Curry's shot is off.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage.
Another one falls. Amazing.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
He's surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961 and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Curry. Outside Butler. Takes the three. And the three-pointer goes.
I get the feeling Butler was ready to let that one fly before the ball got to him.
Corner shot. And got it. Another basket.
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores.
81, equaling Kobe's scintillating game back in 2006. Just incredible to see it matched once again.
Goes up on the wing. He got it again. Sensational.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second most points in a game. Unbelievable night.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.